When did going against your teacher save your life? 28 of us were in the basement for our history final when Kayla burst through the door. She couldn't speak and her whole body was shaking as she kept pointing at the hallway, gasping for air. Mr. Reeves laughed at her. He said, "Finals week dramatics won't work on me, so sit down right now." She finally choked out 3 words that made my blood freeze when she said there was a gun in the bathroom. Mr. Reeves rolled his eyes and locked our only door from inside. Then he grabbed every phone from our desks and locked them in his cabinet. He said, "Anyone who leaves fails and won't graduate because I trusted you with this test." Mr. Reeves always locked the door during finals to prevent cheating. We were trapped in that basement room with no windows and concrete walls and only one door. That's when we heard footsteps running on the floor above us, and there were hundreds of them. The running stopped. Complete silence during second period. My gut twisted into knots because that was never normal. Mr. Reeves smiled at us like we were stupid children. He said, "Someone's really committed to this prank." The kid next to me whispered, "That's not a drill pattern," and his voice was shaking. Mr. Reeves snapped at him to be quiet. The old basement intercom crackled. The principal's voice broke through and she sounded terrified. Lock immediately, danger, and then static. Mr. Reeves unplugged it completely. He said, "These dramatics are disrupting my final exam." Doors slammed upstairs. Every single one. The ceiling shook and dust fell on our papers. Then nothing. Dead silence. I could hear my heart pounding in my ears. Footsteps thundered down our stairs. The handle turned hard from outside. Thank God the lock held. Someone pounded on our door so hard the whole frame shook. "Police! Open this door now." Mr. Reeves pressed his back against it and his face was actually smug. He said, "Nice try, but I'm not falling for it." The officer's voice cracked. He screamed, "There's an armed student in the building. Evacuate immediately." Mr. Reeves laughed again. He said, "Tell the drama club they need better acting coaches." Through the door, I heard the officer's radio crystal clear. "Basement room won't open. Teacher refusing. Suspect last seen heading to lower level. Repeat, suspect heading to basement." My whole body went cold. Lower level. That was us. We were sitting ducks. More officers arrived. One yelled, "You have 60 seconds before he gets here. For the love of God, open this door." Then they stopped. Complete silence. Why would they stop? My hands shook so bad I dropped my pencil 3 times. The handle turned again, and this time it was quiet. This wasn't the police. Kayla's face went from white to gray. She grabbed my arm and dug her nails in deep. She mouthed the words that confirmed my worst fear. "That's him. That's how he walked in the bathroom." The handle stopped. Soft footsteps walked away. The police whispered through our door now and said, "He's checking rooms 3 doors down, so stay quiet." Mr. Reeves was drenched in sweat but wouldn't move. He whispered, "This is just a drill, so everyone sit down and trust me." Another door rattled down the hall, then another, each time more violent. He was getting frustrated. A door creaked open somewhere down the hall. He'd found an unlocked room. Police boots thundered away from us toward that sound. The footsteps came back. Our handle twisted harder, pulling, testing. My whole body was screaming to run, but there was nowhere to go. Police radios exploded down the hall. "Room 4B. Got him cornered. All units now." Everyone jumped up at once. This surge of desperate energy hit me like electricity. A girl near me screamed, "I'm not dying in here," and that broke whatever spell was keeping us frozen. Mr. Reeves tried to hold the door, but 28 terrified teenagers rushed him. I grabbed his arm and pulled with strength I didn't know I had. Others grabbed his shoulders, waist, legs. He screamed, "You're all going to fail. You'll never graduate. This is my classroom." Someone yelled back, "We won't need diplomas if we're dead." Kayla dove through the mess of bodies and her hand found the lock and clicked it open and the door flew wide. The hallway was bathed in red emergency lights like something from my nightmares. Police at the far end had guns drawn at a door. They saw us and went white. One screamed, "Wrong way. Exit behind you. Run. Now." I've never run so fast in my life. Everything in my body burned. The main floor was a ghost town with just red exit signs glowing. We exploded outside into blinding sunlight. My eyes couldn't adjust. Everyone was on the far field and they'd been there for 20 minutes. Parents were clawing at police tape screaming for their kids. I found my mom and I just broke down sobbing into her shoulder while she held me so tight I couldn't breathe. We were safe. Mr. Reeves got 7 years for child endangerment. The judge said he created a death trap for his own ego. The shooter got life without parole.